The next thing to remember is language is so much more powerful than music will ever be. Shh. Language is more powerful than music. And don't let musicians know you know that. Let me tell you why. When you ask a child to sing a song, let's say it's a song we all know, My Country 'Tis of Thee. Okay, you ask a child to sing a song, My Country 'Tis of Thee, and the song you know. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Right, you get it. Kids, if you ask a child to sing of the My Country 'Tis of Thee, it's going to be, my country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. And then the parents will clap. And why did they clap? Because they understood the words. Without the words, without the rhythm, we have no idea what's going on. Therefore, if you are interested in helping children understand the sounds of music, the musical, the tonal, the pitch patterns of music, and the rhythmic patterns of music, get rid of the words on occasion. Omit the words. Omit the words so that they can focus on the notes or the rhythm. Words are so important that everything else will be omitted. Think about this. Music is a really complex skill. It's complex for anyone. So, let's say we're singing a song, My Country 'Tis of Thee. I just did. What does a child have to remember when they get up in front of their parents and do their little song? What do they have to remember? One, they have to remember the words. Two, they have to remember the pitches. Three, they have to remember the rhythm. Whoa. Four, they've got to remember dynamics, how loud or soft to sing. They have to remember tempo, how fast to sing, how slow to sing. They have to remember when to breathe. They have to remember the phrasing, when to take a breath, when to do. There are so many things going on, and let's not forget they have to remember the hand motions or the finger plays. That's tough. That's tough for me. And, you know, I'm pushing 50, and that's tough for me. Now, why would we expect a 4-year-old to remember all of those things? We're jamming all of that information into this really finite thing. And the problem with music, I guess it's as much a problem as anything, is the fact that it happens in time. And once the time's gone, it's gone. There's not a convenient way to go back. If you're looking at a picture, something they drew, then you've got time. It's there, right? But with music, it happens in time and it moves on. The patterns, if we're hearing patterns of sound, such as f, l, a, g, those are phonemes, right? F, l, a, g. And we want them to hear all of that, not as f, l, a, g, but as flag. Then they have to be able to compress all of those sounds into a really short little space. And if we don't want children, or if we want children to go bum ba 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 bum ba ba bum ba ba bum instead of bum 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 bum, then they have to be able to hear it in time. Flag, flag, f-l-a-g. All right? So there's correlations there between language and music. So if we want them to hear the sounds of music, get rid of the words. Make tempo not a big deal. Focus on the pitch if that's what you want to focus on. And we'll talk about that in another video. Focus on the rhythm by using lots of vocal inflection, such as bum 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 bum. Did you get that one? That was Hickory Dickory Dock. Bum 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 bum. The next point to consider is that the last note of a song, especially in our American simple songs, Bingo, The Wheels on the Bus, Down by the Bay, all of them, the Hokey Pokey, the last note, the last sung pitch is the most important. It is what we're going to call home tone. And in our musical system, all music is based around a relation to home tone. So the last note of a song is important. Conversely, or not conversely, but on the other side of the coin, in rhythm, the last word, stressed word in a line of poetry is probably the most important. Let's say Hickory Dickory Dock. So we have Hickory Dickory Dock. The mouse ran up the clock. So it's those rhyming words, okay? So the rhyming words are important beats or rhythms. So it's bum 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 bum. So you can feel that there's weight on that last beat, okay? So the last note of a song is important, and the last word of a chant is rhythmically important because those are the stressed beats or the stressed home tone, okay? The next thing is when we make things more cognitively challenging, more interesting, it becomes more fun. And when it becomes more fun, it's playful. And play is work. So, using Hickory Dickory Dock, we could go bum 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 bum. Whoa, that's deadly. Or we could go bum 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 bum. Lots of vocal inflection to make it playful. Playful will engage the child's imagination, mind, and get the brain working. And the last thing I want to mention as we close out this video is that do not abdicate your responsibility to use your voice expressively and musically for your children by constantly using recorded music. Singing to children or chanting, if you don't feel comfortable singing, is so much more beneficial for them because you can respond to a child in the moment a recording can't. Even though Dora the Explorer is trying to do that, and she comes on the screen and says, "Hola!" and then there's this big pause, it's really not interacting because it's a two-dimensional thing on the TV. It's you interacting in the moment, playing with sounds. And let's think about playing. When you go outside and you're playing, or you're inside and you're playing, how much preparation is there when you go out and play? Come on. Exactly. There is no preparation. You're just going out and having fun. The idea is that you can play rhythmically with the rhythms that are already part of your world with your kids in the moment. You don't have to spend hours and hours and hours just in the moment. All right? So this set of videos, this is the first, are going to help you, one, develop your skill at using the songs, rhymes, chants, and poems that you use right now to help your children hear the patterns of music that are already in their music. And the idea being that is if we can get the children to hear those patterns and be sensitive to very slight differences in pattern changes, then this will transfer to slight differences in phonemic awareness. All right? But they have to engage it more than simply having a good time with the music. That is the goal. And we can do this with scaffolding. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you later.